What's going on, guys? Welcome back to WWE Pit. Today we are looking at the top 6 WWE wrestlers under age 30. At number 1, Sasha Banks. At 28, Banks is already breaking records and often finds herself heavily featured on any marketing material for events she features at. If her momentum continues, Banks could go down as a first ballot Hall of Famer and one of the greatest of all time. And she has plenty of time to sell that narrative. Her promo work rivals that of every other woman in the WWE, including the man himself, or should we say herself, Becky Lynch. Her in-ring work rivals Asuka's. She is the complete package, and it is astounding to think about just how much more time she has to carry the WWE. The boss stands a step above her peers with plenty more time to widen the gap. As the youngest member of the Four Horsewomen, she has come to define women's wrestling, and she will continue to do so for the next decade. At number 2, Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is one of the biggest stars in the women's division, and she's only 24. That sets her up for longevity rivaling that of some of the all-time greats. She may not quite match Charlotte Flair's record for women's title reigns, but she has the potential to dominate the division for more than a decade. The Nightmare dethroned the record-breaking run of Shayna Baszler as NXT Women's Champion in December of 2019. Her run as champion solidified her status and led her to her unsuccessful title defense at WrestleMania. There is no doubt she is seen as a top star, and her age barely factors in. She can go up against anyone, from Sasha Banks, Bayley, to Asuka and Alexa Bliss. No one would be surprised if she won clean against any of them. Her work in the ring rivals that of some of the top talent, and she works a unique. Her promos are solid and elevate her rivalries. Ripley could easily stand at the top of this list soon enough, and she will be on it for a long time. She is young, dominant, and only improving, and it will not be long before she's a multiple-time women's champion. At number 3, Pete Dunne. He is the key male figure of the UK scene for WWE, and his physical style stands out from his peers. No one does what he can do in the ring, making even finger-breaking sound deadly. He also is a solid promo who can work any style. He has been in comedic storylines and intense main event angles. He's the most dangerous man right now, carrying Pat McAfee's Kings of NXT. The Bruiserweight has a bright future, but he's also an immediate star. While he may not have too much gold to his name, he could contend for any championship in the coming months, and no one would bat an eye. At number 4, Alexa Bliss. In a few short years, Alexa Bliss has defined and redefined herself in the WWE. When she burst onto the scene on SmackDown, no one knew just how far she could go, but the goddess ran with every opportunity. For a time, she was WWE's top woman, even outshining the Four Horsewomen. Concussions slowed her down, but she remained a fixture on both Raw and SmackDown for years. She seems poised for a brand new path to the top alongside Bray Wyatt in the coming months. Through it all, Bliss has been a consummate professional who has done everything in and out of the ring. She works well as a spotlighted act for the women's division, and she can play an authority role or even work as a manager given her mic skills. She can go in the ring against just about anyone, and Bliss may not quite be at the top level as an in-ring performer, but her complete work, including her mic skills, rivals that of some of the greatest women to ever step in the WWE ring. As long as she can stay healthy, the goddess could be at the top of the stars of the women's division for another decade. She may not be under 30 for much longer, but she has plenty more time to establish a Hall of Fame career. At number 5, Toni Storm. While NXT UK has been a mixed bag for WWE, it has helped to build a few standout stars. However, one of the best performers of NXT UK never needed to be built up. Toni Storm was a star from day one. The 25-year-old was a huge highlight from the Mae Young Classic, winning the 2018 edition after losing in the semifinals to the first year's woman, Kairi Sane. The rockstar has shown the ability in the ring to work well with just about anyone. A few injuries and the pandemic stopped her from moving into NXT until October. However, it seems like everything is now behind her to make the jump straight to the top of the brand's women's division. While Io Shirai has been more highly regarded as of late, Storm defeated the Genius of the Sky in the Mae Young Classic for a reason. She's the main event talent in waiting with major ability in the ring and on the mic. The future of the WWE Women's Division is bright, but few look quite as shiny as that of Storm, who is on the rise to the very top. And at number 6, Dominic Mysterio. Dominic is as new to wrestling as one can get despite growing up in the business. His first match in a wrestling ring was against Seth Rollins at SummerSlam 2020. However, he has shown incredible focus and endurance and is able to work main event length matches with the right amount of flair. And also, being the son of Rey Mysterio doesn't hurt him either. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for WWE Pit today. If you enjoyed, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below which one your favorite is. I'm either going to say Alexa Bliss or Mysterio. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe and have a great day.